Welcome to our morning show on WRCO Radio. We're pleased to have lots of friends here. We welcome friends from all around the world, actually, here on the morning show. And Kathy Fry is usually here when we do. How are you, Kathy?
I'm good, thank you.
Good deal. So you talked about this the last time you were on with the exchange students who are in for the entire year at Richland Center High School. But this is a group which is here for just a short time. Can you tell us about them?
Sure. This is our 6th year of having a group from Argentina. They all attend the same high school in Buenos Aires, and every year there's about between 70 and 100 students from that school that come to the U.S. They tour the West Coast as a big group, and then they split off into groups of 10 plus a chaperone, approximately 10, and they go to different high schools around the country and spend 5 weeks. This year it's 5.5 weeks at those schools. And then after they've done their school section of their trip, then they go out to the East Coast and tour out there. And then they end up in Florida for a week or so at the end for kind of a vacation. And then they go back to Argentina to start school, their senior year of high school.
That's awesome. So they really do get a tour of the U.S., don't they?
They do. They arrive just usually right before New Year's, and then I think they normally go to Las Vegas first, and then they go to California and they go to San Francisco. They tour some of the major colleges there, and then the same thing on the East Coast. They tour some of the colleges in New York and all of that, and then again end up for vacation time in Florida. The reason that this program happens at this school is because Father Adolfo, who is the headmaster of the school, and also the priest at the church that's affiliated with the school, was an exchange student himself, and he really enjoys having the opportunity to give his kids a short taste of that by doing these short programs.
Why Richland Center? Why has that been on the map here the last few years?
So 6 years ago, the coordinator for NASAL Open Door, which the students come through that organization, contacted us and asked us if we would be interested in hosting a group from this school. And we were the very first public school to be hosting a group from the Catholic school in Argentina. So I'm not sure exactly how that worked, but we were lucky enough to get a group that year. That was, of course, the year of COVID, and the kids were here until mid-February, and everything was fine. And right after, just as they were getting ready to go back to Argentina, then everything kind of stopped. The next year, there were only 6 students who came from the school, and we were the only school that had a group. We were the only school that year in the whole country that had a group. And from there on, I think they seem to enjoy being here. The kids talk it up, and we've been on the list of participating schools for the past 6 years.
Awesome. Now the chaperone and mentor is here. Santiago, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning. How are you? Well, my name is Santiago. I'm from Argentina, and I'm really happy to be here in Richland Center High School. I think for us, it's a beautiful experience. I don't know nothing about Richland Center before I came here, but I'm really spending a great time with the school, with the hospitality, with the kindness. All the families are really happy. I'm really happy because the 10 students under my church are happy too. So I'm glad and I'm so happy with it.
Did you have to invest in a winter coat for your tour?
Yes, I bring it. But the problem is that in Argentina, we are in our summer holidays. There is more or less 104 degrees from Fahrenheit. So here it's the temperature is so loud for us. So, but yes, we are having a great time.
Someone told me they saw one of the students and they were just out in the cold and didn't seem like it bothered them very much. Do you get used to it quickly, do you?
No, I haven't got that problem.
Not yet, anyway.
No.
So tell me about your church and your school. Why is it important that you're a part of this?
Yes, the school make this kind of experience program from 12 years. It's one of the some school that make this exchange program at the country. I think no more than 3 or 4 schools in the whole country can do this experience, and we do this here in United States for 12 years, and we do it the same experience in China for 4th time. And more than 680 students came here to United States of America, and all of them came back again to Argentina really happy with some changes in their mind. They want to do something positive for the world, for their career, for their professional life. So yes, Father Adolfo, the priest, try to the students and motivate them to have this experience, because it's unbelievable for all of us, but for the students too.
One of the big goals is to better their English. Is that correct?
Yes, I think that's what's one of the best points. But on the other hand, a lot of things like make new friends, new American friends, some work possibilities, some colleges, new person. Yes, so I think it have a lot of things to win.
Tell me about the students, because we have half here. The other are going to be ushered in here in a little bit. But are they all kind of unique in their own ways?
Yes. As Cathy Fry says, our group, the whole group is for 72 students, 7 chaperones, and the priest. We are a whole group of 80 people.
Oh.
And here in Richland Center, there are 10 students and me. And yes, they've been saving money since they was in the primary school, sometimes to make this experience. And yes, I think they are enjoying a lot. I like to talk with them, each other during the week, so we keep in contact. So how this experience going with the family, with the school, with the friends, with the Argentinian families, and I think all of us are having a great time.
That's good to hear. Good to have you here. Let's start over on this side of the room here. What is your name, sir?
Well, my name is Juan Manuel Zacarias. That's my full name. Okay. And well, I'm really enjoying my time here in America. And let's say some things that surprised me. Well, for example, how kind is the people here. You say excuse me for everything. You go over there and you say excuse me. And in Argentina that doesn't happen. You just pass, and if you have to touch someone to pass, you just say excuse me there. But you say excuse me even if you're like a meter away or something like that. But well, I am really enjoying my time. Luckily, I am meeting new people, learning new things. Your times when you do everything, like for example having dinner so early, because we have dinner at like 9 or 10, and it's so weird. And well, lots of things like getting used to the temperature here, and to convert to Celsius and Fahrenheit. But well, it's a process, and I'm kind of sad that it may end in 2 weeks, but it's a really good experience, I might say.
Would you like to come back someday?
Well, I would like to come back maybe, but maybe like when I grow up more. But I think it's a really good process to learn new stuff. I'm developing myself, not only in my English, but I think as a person too. I am learning to be responsible of my things, how to manage my money, and how to like manage my emotions too. For example, to not get homesick and stuff like that.
What are some things you're involved in at your school? Are you involved in some sports, athletics, and things like that?
Well, sadly we couldn't because of the time we have to get a physical. So for a time we can't, but we participate in the events of sports like spectators. It's really amazing to us, like Richland Center having basketball games every night and stuff like that, and watching them. And it's really a fun activity to see the students you see on the hallways like, competing to another school and things like that. Also, we feel really included by students. Luckily, some of the brothers, exchange brothers, welcome us really well, and we are having so much fun in school.
That's awesome. What about, have you discovered a new food while you've been in the country?
Well, I wouldn't say new food, but you have like weird combinations for us. In Argentina, we don't usually mix up the sweet and the salt And then I saw the breakfast with waffles and sausage.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so weird. But, for example, also, I noticed you have lots of subjects. That's really different for us because we have like the usual subjects like language, math, and stuff like that. And then you have, for example, here in Richland, you have power tech, good tech, personal finance, and it's just a lot of variety. And I think it really helps, like, to know what do you like about what will you like to do in your future.
What would you like to do for an occupation when your schooling days are done?
Well, I really enjoy math and physics, and my dream will be to become a mechanical engineer, because I think it's a topic I am really interested in that topic, and also includes the things I really like about the most, that is math and physics. So it will be my dream. Yeah.
Pleasure to have you in the community.
It's a pleasure too.
Absolutely. Let's move over to the other side of the room then, and young lady, you are?
Hello, we are Carmela Mancilla.
Okay.
And I'm Delfina Pagnota.
Hi there. You're a package deal.
Yeah.
You talk together. That's all right.
I'm staying with the Wasinger family.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I'm staying with Eddie.
I want to say that family is awesome. I love that family. I'm glad of be with them. I love it. Love them.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Well, my home is very cozy, and she's very kind with all the stuff. She helped me with everything, so I'm very glad too.
So what were your expectations coming to America, and what have you discovered? Has anything surprised you?
Something that I love from here, from the school, that I love when we go to the basketball games. I love the band, because in our school it's something that we don't have, and it's like, wow, I love this, and it's like exciting to see them.
Cool. What about you?
And something that we don't have in Argentina is Culver's. And I think it's one of my favorite places, and we all like it.
Maybe that could be an occupation. You could start a Culver's in
Argentina.
Yeah. I think it would go well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Right. It could be a great business venture for your church and your school, I think.
Yes.
So you're visiting different parts of the country. Where were you at before you were in Richland Center?
We went at Las Vegas and San Francisco.
Yeah.
And I think that between Las Vegas and San Francisco, I like the most San Francisco.
Did you?
Yeah, but there are cities that are like very cold and with all people, like it's all crazy. And here it's like more quiet and like all people know each other. So that's different.
So you kind of like the
quiet.
The quiet, yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of surprising. So everybody talks about the lights of Las Vegas. Did you get to see some of the sights there?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive?
Yeah, really.
Cool. Good deal. What about an occupation? Have you thought about what you like to do when your schooling days are done?
I want to be in the future a veterinarian.
Okay.
Of like horses, big animals.
Oh, all right. Veterinarian.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
And I want to be an architect. So, Adi told me that here is one of the best architects, like someone live here.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Yes,
there
that
you go.
one.
They taught you well.
Yeah.
So you'll have to study that a little bit. So then where do you go from here in terms of the country?
After this, we are going to Washington, D.C. And after Washington, D.C., we're going to New York and Miami.
What are you looking forward to in those parts of the country, seeing the most?
Visiting universities, I want, because it's like an opportunity for us in the future to, if we want, we can visit now.
Yeah, and to have opportunities too.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I know you'll do well. Thanks for coming into the morning show.
Thank you.
And, sir, you are?
Hi, I'm Joaquin. I'm staying with the wrestlers, Betsy and Bruce.
Bruce? Okay.
Yeah, you know
I know them. Yeah, they've been our guest in this show before. Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. So your first trip to America, was it?
Yeah. It's my first time here. I've been before to some other countries in South America, but never here.
So you had to save your your money to come here? How long have you been saving?
My parents have been saving for, I think, a year or two maybe, because this is a big trip and it's a bit expensive. But I think it's worth it because we see too many things. Like it's the whole country we're visiting from west to east, and it's an amazing experience.
Back in your country, do you play sports?
Yeah, I do. I play soccer. It's football for us, soccer for you. And I'm a goalie, but I don't actually play in any team. I kind of play mostly with my friends, I think once a week or so maybe. But I really enjoy it, yeah. I like it.
You all communicate well with your English. Have you been taught English since your early days?
Yeah. I think we have been learning English for maybe 12 or 13 years, most of us. Some others not because they entered the school later, but I think the ones who are at this trip, most of us, for like 15 years or so.
So it's a short trip. It's not like some of your brothers at the school and sisters at the school that come from other countries. They're here for the whole year. You don't have a lot of time to get homesick, do you?
No, here we're only for 1 month, so it's not like the other exchange students. But it's we really miss your home when you're here. Like it's so many different things, and sometimes you think, oh, this reminds me to my, I don't know, maybe you see a dog in the street and that looks like yours.
Your dog, yeah.
Yeah, it's...
But you all go to school together, right?
Yeah. We're the whole day together in here, the Richland Sky Schools.
So it's kind of like your family here as well, too, right?
Yeah, we're a group, a very big group. We're getting into a family. We are becoming one, kind of. We are almost all the day together, and also with our own families here. So yeah, we're kind of.
What would you like to do for an occupation?
I don't know. I actually don't know. I have been thinking a lot of things. Maybe journalist or psychology, very different things. But I'm not sure right now.
Professional football goalie, right?
That will be a dream.
That's awesome. And so, looking at other parts of the country, what are you looking forward to seeing next year on your tour?
I think that maybe the best thing that we are going to see is maybe New York or Washington, because there's so many touristic things. Washington is like the political center here, where you have the White House, the Lincoln Monument, and all that things. And it's really interesting because we always see them in the movies, also in New York, the things in the movies, and now we're actually here.
Get to see them. Great.
Yeah.
We've been great guests here in the first shift here, so all the best. Thanks for coming into the Morning Show studios today.
Thank you.
You bet. We'll have more coming up in just a moment. Welcome back to our morning show on WRCA Radio. We have more of the students from Argentina that are visiting Richland Center High School. Kathy Fry is here to help coordinate that again. Santiago, we heard from him earlier. We'll check in with him in a little bit, but we have some more students that are here enjoying life in Richland Center. Your name is?
My name is Santiago.
Okay. Well, welcome to Richland Center. Have you enjoyed your time so far?
Yeah. So far, it's been nice. It's just 2 weeks for us to leave. So, yeah, we're trying to enjoy our time here.
So you actually go to the classes at Richland Center High School?
Yes.
And
yes.
You've kind of blended in there. Are there some favorite subjects?
Yeah, I mean, they are different from the ones we have in Argentina, so that's nice. Probably my favorite one so far is one that I had that's name is Power Tech, where they make me work with engines, with cars, and that's amazing.
Ah, awesome. Is that something you're interested in then?
I never been, I like cars and like races like that, but I never been like able to work with that, with cars, with engines. And now that I could, it's been great.
What subject do you not like at school?
Maybe English or history. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. You're all pretty good in your English, though. Is that part of the reason for the trip to
I don't.
better
Yeah,
yourself?
I mean, yes, yeah. One of the parts like to learn, So yeah.
What about foods? Have you discovered a favorite food here now?
I mean, maybe the hamburger.
Hamburger.
Yeah, it's pretty normal here, and we've been practically we did like I don't know the 3 days of a week we eat hamburger. So yeah.
So, is there a food that you miss from back home?
Oh yeah, sure, of course. The meat from Argentina.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay. Is there an opportunity for you to cook for your host family?
We already did it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We cook, and I think it was great. I don't know. I mean, they said they like it, but who knows if they didn't?
Oh, I bet they did. So, what about back home? Are there some activities you're in? Some sports that you're in at school?
In Argentina, it's pretty common the soccer. So I mean, that's what we are also used to watch to play. I mean, I also like. I like the sports in general. So, for example, here the basket that is pretty common. We've been like going to all the matches from the school, and we've been enjoying it. But yeah, we also miss the soccer.
Are there similarities between your school and the school here at Richland Center?
I mean, not that much, but it's actually everything pretty different.
So, when you go back to Argentina, you're going to be starting the next semester. Is it your summer semester?
Yeah. We'll be starting school again because now in Argentina it's summer.
And it's your senior year, is that correct?
Yeah, our last year.
Okay. Then how does it go? Do you go to a college after that or work?
No, to college.
To go to college. Okay. Yeah. What would your occupation be if you like your dream occupation?
Yeah, I actually don't know what I want to become, but so far I like most of the economy, like the stuff. So I would say that I will study something related to that. So yeah.
Very good. Good to have you in Richland Center.
Thank you.
And you, sir, what is your name?
Joaquin.
Okay. Well, nice to see you. Welcome to Richland Center.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Have you had fun so far?
Oh yes, we are having fun a lot. We don't want to leave.
Oh, really? Okay. You'll be going on to bigger cities, though. Do you like the small town atmosphere?
Yes. I mean, I like it like an experience, not to live because it's too difficult to live here with the cold and the snow. But I like it, yeah.
You haven't had to experience much snow yet, have you? Not yet, anyway. Maybe you'll have a snowstorm before you leave. I don't know.
Yes, but I hope.
Did you have to stock up on clothes, sweaters, and coats and everything?
Yes, I have to go that.
That's awesome. Looking at the subjects, is there a subject at Richland Center High School that you've really enjoyed here so far?
Oh yes, maybe voltage or yes, like the more manual subjects because like maths or biology, like we have it that subjects in Argentina. So I like more like the manual subjects like voltage or power tech. Like that subject really nice.
Have you been to a basketball game?
Oh yes,
yeah.
We are going to all of that. So yeah, that's so fun.
Very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's like a film.
What about wrestling? Have you been to a wrestling match?
No, maybe I want, but I don't know too much about that sport. But I want to be in one of that.
And you're going to be touring the country. What are some things you're looking forward to seeing in maybe New York or Washington?
Yes, maybe New York or Disney.
Mm-hmm.
Or Disney. I want to be there again, yes.
Yeah, it'll be fun. What about an occupation? Have you thought about what you'd like to do when your schooling days are done?
Yes, I know. I want to be an aeronautical engineer. That because I like all the planes or helicopters. Like I like all the things that have to be with the engineer. So I want to be that.
Good luck. What is the size of your town? Is it similar to Richland Center? Or do you come from a big town?
No, we are from like a big city, like the capital. So we are not used to be in the small town. So it's like we are surprised of that. Mm-hmm. It's so small. So, but we like it. I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. People are too funny and fun.
Great deal. Well, good to have you in the studio here today. Thanks for joining us. We'll slide that microphone over there to our next guest here on the morning show. Again, we're talking to the Argentina students from Richland Center High School. And your name is?
Juan Ignacio.
Nice
My
to
name
meet you.
is Juan Ignacio.
Yeah. Well, good to have you in the studio here today. What have you enjoyed the most about your visit to Richland Center so far?
I think that the most that I enjoy are the places, the trees, the like all the forest theme, like have the villas, and I like a lot the chill ambient that I have here. Like you go out at 10 p.m. and there's no sound. It's like too good to sleep and all that things.
Yeah, that's quite a difference because I'm guessing you have a lot of light. If you come from a big city, you have the light pollution, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of light, a lot of sound. That are sometimes it bothers you, but here you can be so chill. The only bad thing is the cold, but that can if you have good dress, you can go with it.
There's quite a difference in temperature between Argentina and Richland Center right now, right?
Yeah, a lot because in Argentina now we are in summer. We're in the south of the planet,
Yep.
So we're different in weather. But yeah, now we're in summer. We're in the long holidays that I think here is in July, and that's. Yeah.
Have you had a chance? I'm guessing you were in Las Vegas. You got to see some of the sights there. And if you could meet a star, like a singing star or a movie star or a sports star from America, who would it be?
Like in movies, I would like to meet Al Pacino or Robert De Niro, some of them. And in music, I would like to meet a rapper of New York that's called MF Doom, but he died in 2020, so
okay.
I'm late.
A little late on that one.
Yeah, but
that's great. Good answer.
Yeah.
What would you like to do for an occupation when your schooling days are done?
I don't know. I think that this year I'm gonna start searching about college, all studies of that. But I think that next year I'll start college, but I have to search,
Mm-hmm. What about, would you ever come back, a trip back to the U.S. sometime down the line?
Yeah, of course. I like a lot San Francisco and Las Vegas too. And once when I'm older, I want to come back here to Wisconsin because I like it a lot.
Awesome. Well, we'd love to have you. Come back and see us. Thanks for joining us today. Let's move over to the other side of the room. And you are?
Amber.
Okay. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Awesome. Were you looking forward to this trip to the USA for quite some time?
Yes. Like since we are children, I think we know about this trip, and I always wanted to come. And it's like awesome being here.
So you were aware of the older students going when you were younger?
Yes, and we used to like hear what they said about this, and they all have good experiences. So we wanted to live ours.
And you have a host family right here in Richland Center?
Yes, I live with Connie and Tom.
Okay.
And they are so kind to me. And I used to have like a host sister that she was an exchange student too. Her name was Isana. And she was from Hungary, so it's like it's a cultural exchange that I have, and I really like it.
That's awesome. Can you communicate with her?
Yes. We have Instagram, and we really had a good time here. So yeah, I'll miss her.
Sure. What about back home? Are you communicating back home with the family?
Yes, but we're trying to not do that much of communicating with them so that we become more independent and we live like the alone experience of being far from home.
What about subject at Richland Center High School? Have you enjoyed anyone in particular?
Yes, now we have a nutrition class that it's so interesting because we have theory and there we talk about like protein, carbs, I'm really into it. And then we have like in the same class, we go to the gym and we have to like train. and it's interesting. And doing it on the first hour, it's it's hard, but it's fun.
It wakes you up.
Yeah, yeah.
And what about, we talked about you were able to cook for the host families?
I think tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow?
Yeah,
All right.
I will be doing empanadas. That is an Argentinian food. It's like dog, but I don't know, like with meat, like inside. And we cooked milanesas. That's like maybe or meat or chicken with breadcrumbs, and yeah, they liked it.
I bet that's good.
Yes, you should try it.
Yeah, I was going to say, too bad you didn't bring some for the poor old host here.
Yes, we should.
What would you like to do for an occupation?
I like all the fashion stuff and all that. It's like that. So maybe a fashion stylist or fashion designer. I don't know, but something that has to do with that.
Is there one American stylist or anybody that you'd like to model yourself after?
Well, maybe, I don't know, Donatella Versace or all that famous people. But yeah, I don't know. I'm still like looking for occupations, but something that has to do with fashion.
Great. So what would you like to take from this trip back home then? Better your English, or what are some things you're looking at?
Yeah, the improving our English is really helping, because we, like back in Argentina, we don't talk that much English, or you don't have a conversation all like in English. So it's like when we came here, it was the first time we were actually speaking for more than 2 minutes. So it was like crazy, and I really like it. I don't know, I think it's like really important knowing another language, and it was crazy that we can communicate with you and like American people, but with my host sister, like a hungry girl, and I was communicating with her. We have a German friend, so communicating with people that you did, like I've never thought about having a friend from German or from Hungary, so that's crazy. And yeah, like the cultural change, that's the most important thing.
Yeah. Isn't it interesting how small of a world it is, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
It's
kind of
awesome.
drives that home. Thanks for being our guest here today. Yeah, let's
Thank you.
slide the microphone over there. And you are?
Bautista.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you, you too.
Yeah, welcome to the WRCA studios. Have you ever been on a radio station before?
No, never before.
This is it. Do you have radio in Argentina?
What?
Do you have a radio station in Argentina?
Yeah, there are lots, but I have never been into one or never like thought about being in one.
Do they play American artists for the music?
Yeah, they play, but it's not common. They pass like more Argentinian music or maybe Puerto Rican or things like from the Caribbean part of the world.
Who's the biggest star there, like from Argentina, as far as a music
Probably Duki, or if it's a girl, Emilia Mernes.
Okay.
They are couples, so they are always like taking music from them, and they are like the most famous one.
They're the it couple in
Yeah.
Argentina. I see. Awesome. So what about Richland Center? What were your expectations coming to a small town? Did you know what to expect?
I was trying to not expect like big things, because I was trying to live the experience when I was here, like with not bigger expectations, because I have never been living in a small town. I lived my entire life in a big city, and I have like didn't know what to expect to, so I was knowing that it was going to be a different life, and I was trying to live my experience here and not trying to have any expectations before.
What about subjects at school? Have you kind of melded in some classes that you really like?
I had like a graphic design one that it's like in relation to laser cuts and things like do manual things. I really like it. I have like 3 classes only, but I'm really into it now because I want to be like an architecture in the future. So it like has a lot of it. So you have to work with the computer too before like to do the sketches and all the things, and that's like why I liked it. And it's not common in Argentina, at least in our school, to have like that type of classes.
How many years of post high school will you have then for your occupation? Any idea?
There will be probably 8 in architecture.
Wow.
I have my family, they are engineers, and they told me it's a little bit shorter than engineer, and it took like 10 years to them to become an engineer. So I expect to 8 years, probably 10, because you never like do it at one run, but I expect 8-10 years probably.
You must like school then.
I don't know, so not so much, but when it's like things and I'm into it, it's different. I really like them.
Yeah, that's awesome. Are you looking forward to seeing some of the architecture in New York, obviously? And in
Yes,
Washington?
I was. I really like New York. That's probably my favorite city in the world. So I never met it, so I want to know them, and I would like to meet everything from United States because I know there are lots of bigger architectures here, and I want to know them all.
One of the cool things about being in New York is you can be somewhere and you're hearing like all these different conversations in different languages going on all around you.
There's like a lot of foreign people.
Right.
So there's like, it's crazy that.
Yeah.
Really, really crazy.
Really good. Well, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. And you, young lady, your name?
Francesca.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, welcome to the area. What about a favorite food? Have you found a favorite food so far?
Here in the United States?
Yes.
I think it's like the fast food Raising Cane's.
The Racing
It's
Cane?
like
Really?
fried chicken.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane. Yeah,
Yes.
okay. I've never been. So
good.
Huh. I heard from the other group they like Culver's too.
Oh, here in Wisconsin, Culver's. Yes, of course. Of course.
Had you ever had fried cheese curds before?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
The best.
Okay.
Are the best. I love them so much. I think all of the group loves cheese curds.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
They're addictive, that's for
Yes.
sure. At Richland Center High School, you've had some fun times. What subjects have you enjoyed the most?
I think I have enjoyed nutrition because of the gym. Only the bad thing is like it's the first hour and you have to, I don't know, to work out and it's hard. But then I like, I had some similar of baking, but I didn't start baking, but I think I will in these days, and it's fun. Yes.
So this journey comes through your school and your church as well, and you had a big group that came here.
Yes, we are 80.
80 all total.
Because we are all separate in different states, in like 10 states, in all United States, of course.
I see. That's
Yes.
interesting. Did your parents worry about you coming here or not?
I don't think so because I'm the youngest of 3 sisters, and my middle sister came to the United States like 2 years ago, and she went here to Wisconsin, but in another school in Weston, and yeah, they don't worry so much.
Sure.
Yes.
And there's strength in numbers. You're here with the group as well. And
yes, of course.
things like that. What are you looking forward to seeing in the next phase of your trip? New York, Washington, Miami, or any of those?
Just have fun and spend the last days of our summer here, and I don't know, just see new places, enjoy in general.
I asked someone else this, but if you could meet American star, you have any
Ooh.
idea who that might be?
American. I don't know, like the actress. I think I like Zendaya.
Okay.
I like Tom Holland, but he's British. I know.
Oh, sure.
I don't know. One more.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know.
And an occupation, what would you like to get into?
I think I'm going to be a graphic design.
Ah.
I like because I like drawing. I like to create like logos and designs. I like so much that.
Yeah, you have a bright future in that,
Yes.
I think. That's a
I
big
think so.
area.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, nice to meet you. Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
by the studios. And Santiago, we'll bring you on there again there. Your students have done exceptionally well here today, my friend.
Yes, actually, we are really happy with this experience. Our school have more or less 3,000 students
Wow.
from all ages, since the kindergarten to the college, because we have 4 levels there, and most of them can do this experience. So we are really happy, are really proud for them, because we think it's part of their future, it's part of their life. So we are really happy with this experience.
I'll tell you what amazes me is because they talked about not having the opportunity to use their English that much, and you said that about yourself as well. I'm surprised how how fluent you are.
Yes, I think it's part of our life to make new friends, to make new conversations, and I try to do my best because I try to communicate as best as I can. So yes, I think that's one of the best parts of our life: meet new people, new cultures. Yes, I think that's part of our life.
When you go back to school, then what is your role? Are you actually a classroom teacher, or what is your role with the school?
No, at school I work as a secretary of the principal of the school. So my office is next to him, and one of my role is to organize this trip. We stay working with taking plane tickets and reserving hotels, and that's it since March from last year. So it's a lot of organization to reserve the bus to pick up from the airport to the hotel. So it's a lot of organization. Maybe the medical assistance for the students, the passport, the visa, and I'm really happy to do that.
Right. You don't have to discipline, like you're not the...
No. Unfortunately, I'm really happy with the group because they are so good. Yes.
Yeah, I can see that. They're all bright, and they have bright futures, don't they?
Yes. And they have a good sense of humor, so they are really happy. I'm really happy to be with them.
Great. Well, it's a great opportunity for us to learn about you and bring your part of the world to us. So thank you so much for coming by the studios.
And thank you for receiving us here at your radio program. So thank you.
Yeah, I bet the other groups don't get interviewed on the radio, do they? I mean, this is probably the only group that gets, like the people, the 80 that come to America, they don't get interviewed on
I don't know. It's my first time here, but I'm so grateful for this experience. So thank you, Kathy Fry, for organizing this. So, yes, we are really happy.
Great. Thanks for joining us on the morning show. Thanks to our students from Argentina and their mentor as well on WRCO.